This is CHSTV News.
Good morning, Cathedral. It's Monday, November 5th. I'm Ryan.
And I'm Megan with your morning announcements. We'll start off the show with a message from Mrs. Cannon.
Good morning, Cathedral. I would like to express a big thank you to all the students and staff involved with hosting the annual parent conference here at Cathedral High School this past Saturday. Thanks to Mr. Daly for his role as the site manager for the conference, all the students who helped us set up, who greeted and welcomed attendees and presenters, and who assisted in so many ways. Thank you so much. You all worked so hard to take down chairs and displays throughout the morning and also at the end. You're so helpful. You drew well-deserved compliments from all who were here. Thank you to Mr. McMillan, who led the choir for the Mass that was celebrated by His Excellency Bishop Crosby, and also for his tech help. Student voices added a beautiful touch to the choir. Thank you to the small but powerful group of Cathedral students who were here bright and early to be part of the music ministry. To the students in the hospitality classes and to Mr. Cross and Ms. Jordan, thank you for all the planning and preparing to serve a delicious hot meal. To Ms. Jordan and the hardworking students for giving up so much of your own time on Saturday and who prepared, served, cleaned, and did what needed to be done. And to Mrs. Long, Mr. and Mrs. Jordan, thank you for being here, making sure that all was well taken care of. Everyone was treated with such warmth and care. Everyone raved about the food and the fabulous courteous service. Last Thursday, the junior boys volleyball team played a stellar game, 5 close sets in the quarterfinals against Newman. Although the final tally was not the preferred result, we want each of you to know that you represented Cathedral so well throughout the season. We appreciate your commitment and hard work demonstrated through the improved play as the season progressed. Thank you to the coaches, Mr. Hargott, Mr. Galliani, for all your dedicated hard work. We look forward to next season. Today, our girls' basketball team's playing the quarterfinals. Good luck to our midgets who play here in the gym at 4, the juniors who play up at Thomas More, and the seniors who play at BT. Go, Gales, go. Just one further word, please, to the grade 9 students. This Wednesday is Take Our Kids to Work Day, and we're still waiting for the response forms. You are supposed to be handing those in to your Period 1 teacher. They should have been in Friday, but if they're still not in, please get them in as quickly as possible. This is a great opportunity for you, and we want to make sure that you don't miss out. So get those forms in for Take Our Kids to Work. And I think right now we have a word from Miss McCabe or Miss Movember Cabe.
Yeah, that's me. This is my magnificently marvelous Monday morning Movember moment. Oh, wow, thank goodness. That was just a big shout out to my Mo bros out there. Way to keep it real, boys. Way to keep it real. Okay, first of all, we need to know that in the Gale Dome tonight, it's a quarterfinal basketball game. We're expecting lots of ravenous fans out there. Let's get out and let's be that 6th man on the court. And even though it's women who are playing today, so let's be that extra voice and let's cheer them on to victory. Then tomorrow we have a huge semifinal game. The senior boys volleyball team is taking on ACMT. For those of you who may not be bilingual, that is ACMT. We are taking them on in the Gale Dome at 4 p.m. and it's sure to be an exciting contest. We really do need you out, in the hopes that we will be there for the championship game, which will be Thursday at 4 p.m. in the Gale Dome. It is going to be a fantastic day for our girls' basketball teams. All the best to all of you. Have a fantastic Monday day, and don't forget, always be kind to one another.
Thanks, Miss. Graduates, don't forget that university activation PIN numbers have arrived. In order to apply to university, you must have a PIN number. To get yours, please see Mr. Nordoff in guidance today.
Just a reminder to everyone who interviewed to be part of this year's Sears Festival production team, the final list is posted on the door of room 217. Teachers involved would like to thank all of those who took the time to be interviewed. Thank you for all who came out.
There will be a diversity meeting today after school in room 310. Please be prompt. Thanks from Miss Fitzpatrick, Miss Craig, and Madame Morrison.
Do you need a job? Are you having trouble making a resume? Don't know where to apply? Well, there is help. Cathedral Works will meet again this Wednesday in the library after school. Bring your resume if you have one and look for Mr. Zarzur.
Now I'll pass it over to Mr. Hogan, who has some information about lockdown procedures.
Good morning, everyone. This Thursday, we'll be practicing our lockdown drill. It'll take place somewhere between 8:30 and noon, no time given. At this time, with the newcomers in the school in the grade 9s, we'd like to introduce you to our emergency bell tone. Mrs. Bellavia, could you please activate that bell tone? Thank you very much, Mrs. Bellavia. If you hear that, you're going to do the following. Classroom teachers will go out into the hallway, lock their door, and gather any students near the door into their classroom. Move everybody away from the windows of the door into the corner of the classroom where they can't be seen. Darken the room the best of your ability. Remain calm and quiet, and do not use a cell phone. The teacher is in charge of that room. If you're a teacher on supervision, you'll go to the nearest classroom that you can find, that you can lock, gather any students that are with you into the room. Do the same thing. Darken the windows, move away from the window of the door, keep the kids calm and quiet, take attendance, and make sure they're not using their cell phones. If that happens to go off and you're in the washroom, you're going to retreat to the farthest stall from the door and lock yourself in. If you're coming from the outside and you hear that bell tone, you're not going to enter the building. Go to the farthest corner or perimeter of the property that you can and remain there for further direction. If you're in the cafeteria at this school, you will immediately get up and go outside to the perimeter of the property. If you're in the library, you're going to go to the internal conference room or seminar room as directed by the librarian. And finally, if you're in a portable, you're going to move to the center of the portable, take the desks around you, just like they did in the westerns with the wagons around as the Indians were coming, but way back when in TV shows. So you're going to protect yourself with those tables and desks in case bullets penetrate the outside of the portable. Once again, we expect nothing more than your full cooperation. We do this to save lives. And now back to the anchors.
Thanks, sir. Moving into sports, the first wave of cuts have been made for the junior boys basketball team. Please check the list outside of room 306 to see if you have been invited back to the second tryout, which takes place tonight at 5 p.m. Thank you to all who tried out on Friday. Also, if you are a junior football player who is interested in playing basketball this season, please touch base with Mr. Dunphy to discuss how you can try out after you have finished your football commitments. Thank you from Coach Dunphy.
Swim team practice continues tomorrow after school at Pinky Lewis. Swimmers be ready to get into the pool for 3:30 p.m. As well, the following students are asked to meet in the Student Services office after school today regarding curling. That's Alex McMillan, Ben Ecker, Jacob Warburton, and Andrew Tran. Please be prompt. Thanks from Coach Lucier.
The Cathedral boys hockey team is reminded of their practice tonight at 4 p.m. at the Scott Park Arena. Any player unable to make it is to see Coach Toole sometime today. Thanks from Coaches Toole, Muley, and Chafe.
Good luck to the junior girls basketball team as they face off against St. Thomas More in their playoff game today at STM at 4 p.m. Girls are reminded that they are dismissed for 2 p.m. and are expected to catch the bus as a team for no later than 2:30. Thanks from Coach Samanda and Coach Jordan.
There will be a wrestling practice today after school in the gym. If you're interested in joining the Cathedral wrestling team, you're encouraged to attend today's practice. Thanks from Madame West. Now I'll pass it over to Crystal Valencia, who has some information about the United Way fundraisers happening in our school.
Good morning, Gales. Today is the beginning of our annual United Way Foundation campaign. The United Way does a lot of great work in our community, and we are very happy to help them in any way we can. To start, tomorrow is our annual United Way Civies Day. For only $1, you can come to the school tomorrow in Civies. You will be given a sticker to show your support to the United Way once you give your $1 to your Period 1 teacher. To help out the United Way even more, we have a second fundraiser that starts today. You may have heard of the Crazy Cat song this morning. It's famously known as the Nyan Cat song. Well, Gales, until we reach our goal of $500, we will not stop playing this Nyan Cat song. Student council members will be standing around the school to collect donations every morning and every day after school. Be prepared for the Nyan Cat, Gales. The faster we collect $500, the faster the Nyan Cat stops. Now back to your anchors.
So where can I donate now? Those are all of your announcements for today, Cathedral.
Have a great day, girls, and thanks for watching.